Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our online class. How are you all? Today is 2nd April 2021 Friday. 10th class children, we will start a revision from the first lesson, nutrition. Everyone eats food, right? Food is needed by all living organisms mainly for growth and repair. Several organisms need food to maintain body temperature as well. A variety of substances are taken as food by every organism, from single cellular organisms like amoeba to the complex multicellular organisms like the human body. Even with the human body, the cells require a wide variety of substances as food to carry out their functions. The mode of acquiring food varies from organism to organism, isn't it? Now you have studied in your various classes about how different organisms get their food. What are the food? Two types how we get our food is the autotrophs and the heterotrophs. How do autotrophs get their food? And next question is how do heterotrophs get their food? Now let us study about autotrophic and heterotrophic modes of tariqa, the method of getting nutrition, and find out why most plants are autotrophs. Autotrophic nutrition. We know that autotrophs are the organisms capable of using light energy, sunlight, the light from the sun, natural way, to synthesize chemical compounds. They acquire nutrients from mineral salts and water from the soil, as well as some gases from the air, natural things they take. They are capable of producing complex compounds like carbohydrates, proteins and lipids. From these very simple substances, what happens, these compounds produced by autotrophic plants are utilized for providing energy. What is photosynthesis? This is a very important topic. No doubt you are studying from 6th to 7th standard, but stick the difference between photosynthesis and respiration can come in your exam. Photosynthesis is equation carbon dioxide plus 2 water molecules in the presence of light and chlorophyll gives us CH2O plus water plus oxygen. Got it? See the plant, the oxygen is going out of the plant. The plant takes in carbon dioxide, it takes in sunlight from the sun, it takes in water from the roots which are submerged in the soil, right? Photosynthesis is a process by which plants containing green pigment, chlorophyll, build up complex organic molecules from simple inorganic ones using sunlight as an energy source. The process of photosynthesis is very complex, children. Several reactions takes place in this process and intermediate compounds are also formed. Scientists had tried to formulate a simple equation to indicate photosynthesis over 200 years. The equation that is used widely still is formulated by and proposed by C.B. Van Niel in 1931. His opinion was for each molecule of carbohydrate formed, 1 molecule of water and 1 molecule of oxygen is produced. Though photosynthesis is a very complex process, we use this simple equation: carbon dioxide CO2 plus 2 molecules of water 2H2O in the presence of light and chlorophyll. Learn this well. Gives you CH2O plus water plus oxygen. What would be the reaction to show that the glucose C6H12O6 is being synthesized? Write down a balanced equation. Starch is an experiment, a type of carbohydrate in the leaves. Let us take a leaf. If this question comes, you have to draw like this properly, children. Remember that. Let us take a leaf from a plant with soft and thin leaves and well exposed to sunlight. Arrange the apparatus as shown in the figure. Take the beaker, put the Bunsen burner under the beaker. Inside the beaker is a test tube which has a leaf. Take methylated spirit in the test tube and put the leaf like this. Which are essential for the process of photosynthesis. What are the materials that you think would be essential for synthesis of carbohydrates in the process of photosynthesis? It took scientists over 300 years to find out about them. They opined that we don't know about several materials involved in the process still. Let us study how scientists experimented to find out about some of the materials required for the process of photosynthesis. Water and photosynthesis. In class 7th, we have studied how von Helmont found that water is essential for the increase of plant mass. He did not know about photosynthesis then. Later, it was found that increase in plant body mass or material occurred during the process of photosynthesis. Now, this lesson itself is nutrition in plants. There is one more important lab activity, hydrolab experiment. Oxygen is produced during photosynthesis in the presence of light. Arrange the apparatus as shown in the figure. Make two identical sets, same sets. Place some water plant like Elodio or Hydrola in a short stemmed funnel and keep it in a beaker as shown in the experiment. Then pour the water in the beaker. Invert the test tube full of water over the stem of the funnel. Ensure that the level of water in the beaker is above the level of the stem, of an inverted funnel. Place one apparatus in the sun and the other in the dark for 2 or 3 hours. What do you see, children? That the air that fills in the setup kept in the sun, the test tube fills with bubbles. It means oxygen is released from hydrola plant. Then the gas in the test tube, by inserting a glowing matchstick, you can light the matchstick and ask, or incense stick agarbatti, which would burst its flames. This shows that the presence of oxygen is there. Now is important chloroplast diagram. Learn to draw this diagram. I told you all in the class also. An explanation of it. It can be a 4-mark or a 2-mark question. It has been found that chloroplast is a membranous structure consisting of 3 membranes. The third layer forms stalked cell sac-like structures called as grana. It is believed to be a site of trapping of solar energy. The intermediary fluid-filled portion is called stroma. It is believed to be responsible for enzymatic reactions leading to the synthesis of glucose, which in turn join together to form starch. Substances found in chloroplast which capture sunlight are called photosynthetic pigments. There are several types of photosynthetic pigments evolved in the process to produce organic molecules like glucose in plants. Chlorophyll is such a pigment which contains one atom of magnesium. It is similar in structure to the heme of hemoglobin, the iron containing red pigment that transports oxygen in blood. 2 kinds of chlorophylls are associated with thylakoid membrane. Chlorophyll A is blue-green in color and chlorophyll B is yellow-green color. Hot or dry, brightly colored conditions to wet or humid, dimly lightened ones. The requirement of light and other factors range from 1 to 12. Next important part, children, heterotrophic nutrition. Just now we have seen autotrophic nutrition. They make their own food with the help of sunlight, minerals, water from the soil, isn't it? Heterotrophic, in the living world, all organisms are capable of surviving under different conditions and acquiring their food in different ways. We have studied about organisms that can capture light to produce their food. These are autotrophic in nature, while those that cannot are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic don't make their own food. They depend on other organisms for their food. How do organisms obtain their nutrition? Depending on the type of and availability of food, organisms can assort to a range of strategies of food intake and use. Some organisms break down the food materials outside the body and then absorb it. For example, bread molds, yeast, mushrooms, etc., which are called saprophytes. Some other organisms derive nutrition from plants or animals without killing them. This type of parasitic nutritive strategy is used by a wide variety of organisms like cuscuta, lice, leeches and tapeworms. Others take in whole material and break it down inside their bodies. What can be taken and broken down depends on body's designs and its functions. Since the food and the way it is obtained differs, the digestive system is also different in various organisms. In single-celled organisms like amoeba, the food may be taken in by entire surface, but as the complexity of the organism increases, different parts become specialized to perform different functions. See the homework for today, children. From where do plants get the raw materials required for photosynthesis? Explain the process of photosynthesis with the help of flow chart. Name the 3 end products of photosynthesis. It is an equation. What is the substance that connects light reaction and dark reaction? In most leaves, the upper surface will become green and shiny than the lower surface. Why is that? Because of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is nahi. Chloroplast, chlorophyll, isn't it? Hemoglobin we have in our blood. What is last question? Explain the structure of chloroplast and a neatly labeled sketch diagram. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. See you in next class. All the best.